Good day, guys. I am Zainab Ahmed Lefok here as always, and this is Now You're Talking, the house help or maids, storytelling, tales, whatever you'd like to call it. I'm back again, and today I'm talking about my second house help. If you remember, we started with the first one, Marwa. Today I'm talking about Ummi. So basically, Ummi started working with me immediately after Marwa left. Maybe 2 weeks tops, I got Ummi. She was I think 17, 15, 16, 17, thereabout. Let me tell you how she is now. How she was. Very sassy. Na irin mace ta shiga budurcin nan. Kuma tana ganin ki like you are almost the same. Kai daya. Kuma remember I'm still that naive new bride. Oh. I don't know the ways of the streets, how they deal with house helps. So she has this sassy behavior. You tell her to do something, or if that means she will not answer you, she will just appear when she wants to. All those things I let them go because I really needed help. What can I do? Necessary evils. And I wasn't even aware of how bad they are. I kept accepting. Some days she would come because she was still a day help. She would go and come. She didn't stay in the house. She would come some days she would come, some days she would come late, just like Marwa. But the only difference with her is that she was smart, because it's not only a smart person that can be sassy. You can have very sassy dollars. They don't even know. So she was smart but sassy. And she knew how to do her work because she worked before prior to coming to my house. So we went on like that. She would not come. I'll have to call her mom. Where is she? Blah blah blah. Some days she would come with her helps. Imagine your help coming with helps. That's how she was. She'll come with her friends that she's older than. They will call Anna, I want to Anna Labai. Why you can say like Malali, Chicken Malali, Anna Labai, why they're just talking about things that I can't even wrap my head around. Sometimes I don't even pay attention. Sometimes I'll just, of course, I could hear what they're saying a few times, obviously about men. You know how young girls, when they're just growing up, how they act. That was exactly how Umi was. Talking about men, one accurate, it's a why, thank you, rent it, Epidunia. That girl, as she was seeing how old can I possibly be? That time I was 23. So I think 17, there's not much gap now. In about the 5 years, she thinks we are the same age. Because it was a good ride for me, because all those things, my only problem is when you have bad behaviors that are deadly, like stealing, lying. That's when I cannot stand you. Apart from that, any other thing, like we have this, all of us have glitches as human beings. We can never be 100%. So I've never ever gone out to look for 100% from a housemaid. So any other thing that doesn't, it's not my business. It's your lifestyle. If I can correct you, I'll tell you I have a barbecue, Kigara, why, that's all. So she never used to steal or take meat from the pot, take my milk. We'll come to that. She didn't used to do that. Her only issue was being sassy. And she met the queen of sassiness. So with Umi, it was quite a long ride, unlike Marwa. She stayed for a year plus, until I gave birth actually. When I gave birth, she had to go. And she had to go not because of anything. We had a good end, because like it's better to have a good end in any relationship you have. She just had to go because when you notice it's time for someone to leave. With her, I started understanding the concept of, if somebody wants to leave, you have to let them go. So tip one, if your housemate says, my sister, let her go home. Because if not, you're going to cause wahala for yourself. So that was the time for me to go. I was happy, she was happy, everybody was happy. No rush of Quenya, because they tend to do that. No stealing, no matter, make it right. She had to go a year plus. After Bilal years, she left. Then that was the beginning of the real struggle. After Umi, I got Salma. Salma was a very timid timid, timid. But she knew what she was doing, no? In that internet, they don't talk, but they will show you pepper. That guy, I'm abu sata wahala. She will do it, and she will show you. She won't talk to you. She doesn't react. You know when you're waiting for a reaction from somebody, someone doesn't give you a reaction. You will talk, talk, talk. She will even bat her lashes. That's how Selma was. So that one too, she had that attitude, which I didn't have any problem with. My mouth was ready that time. Until now, I'm tired of talking. If you don't want to walk the first day, please, bye bye, au revoir. Until the next one. Me, I always have this saying, just like they say, may I keep go ma, but may I keep if you can have countless. For me, if there's no peace, if it beats the purpose of having a mate or a help, then what's the point? Salmas came and I thought she was sluggish naturally, not that she was trying to be sluggish. There are people that have that as their character flaw, maybe. So I understood that she wasn't trying to give me a tough time. She was just sluggish naturally. So what I did was I called my aunt. I said, please, I need somebody from home that can help her. So I got another Umi. Her name was also Umi. She came from Kano. Itama Ebudurwa, Sana the Waya, Sana Auntie why, Auntie Kaza, Auntie why. That's how she stopped, Auntie. And one thing is, for my husband, he doesn't really have anything to do with your help. If you like, greet him. If you like, don't greet him. If you like, outside you see him, he doesn't care. Like, it's all his territory. So he doesn't meddle with my helps or whatever. The only thing he will talk about is if he sees something is wrong, he would talk to me. I'd have to be the intermediary. He doesn't go direct to helps. So this only, I was trying to see that she was trying to reign in my parade, in my own house, in my house. You between Auntie why me, I don't even know how to do all those things. I'm always like a guy with my husband who play a number until if I have to be girly, I have to really try to be girly. Omi is there doing why. But let me tell you, they joined heads. She and Sam. That's one problem of having two mates. See, the thing I have not seen in this life. Two mates, they would if you say, yeah, okay, but I shall remember. And I told them nobody has to, I didn't like give this person this certain work to do, or I didn't want to do that because that's when somebody would do and he would finish and then you have enough time. You guys would help each other. I told them you have to help each other. When this person is lacking, you would pick up. You don't have any specific roles. If not, you'd have enough time to be cooking. For saying cooking. Cooking. There was a day I told them to cook spaghetti. My people, to cook spaghetti for themselves. If you see the chaos, wallahi, spaghetti never among pate. Of all the younger of Umi, let's take him to Kenya. Got to what the kibake for spaghetti, jollof spaghetti. Let's say wallahi, we guys will eat it like that. There's no waste in my house. You don't cook me pepper soup, spaghetti. We buy cheese. After you continue with the next food. But for Umi, I wasn't really happy having Umi because she wasn't really, her hygiene was zero. You know that most helps, yes, I know you guys know, most helps come smelly, they come with slippers supposed to be sude. And how look at them kauye, and how kauye boss, kauye tasha. Say as well, I need what I do is before my help comes in, I'll meet her at the gates. She would wash her feet because I know I can count how many helps have come to my house with good slippers. Take a symptom of what showed the Tindunia. I know I'll come and meet you outside. Wash your feet by the tap outside. Wear slippers. Tina should go. I already have soap, lemon, soda. If I have, they will wash from head to toe before they touch anything. Kuma, if you're staying for a long time, well, you wash your clothes the next day. There's no kazanta in my house. I can't. Because I hate when helps come into your house and the whole room starts smelling of. They have this smell. I'm not kidding you. You people know what I'm talking about. In case of the Awuta Dunia, the Awuta will go right, the Wari will go left. And the worst mixture on earth is mixing the Awuta with body odor. It's better you don't even put the Awuta at all because you won't be able to swallow. So for Umi, she had this body odor. I really tried. I have a lemon tree in my house. That lemon tree almost finished. The lemons almost finished. I said, please bathe, bathe. And that time my beloved was a baby. He was not up to one when she came. So her main purpose of coming to the house was to help me with Bilal. But wallahi, I couldn't leave Bilal with her because I feel when you give a child when you give a child to a housemaid that smells, your child starts smelling. Like you know, worrying her. So I'm like, so why is she even in my house? I'm always holding this baby. I will go and cook. What is she doing exactly? They are just friends. I brought a friend for Salma. I'm like, I called my auntie. I'm like, Mama, she even called me that the Umi is even getting married. Why? I said to Alhamdulillah. The straw that broke the camel's neck was during Ramadan the next year. Not that first Ramadan. She was like, the house was stinking. Kama in like Anzuba the genie at Asa. She was on her period. And wallahi, everywhere Umi steps, you will feel like sitting Anzuba Kalini Natashi, Kama Anzuba the genie on the floor. I thought I was the only person perceiving it. I asked my husband, I didn't even ask him. He came to me, he said, why make he worry Hakani? I'm like, I called him and said, please, how many times do you change? She told me she changes school twice. I said, no, please, I bought you pad. I will give you another one. Every 2 hours. Then your heavy flour, ki chanja, ki wanka, before, after the day. Wallahi, it was not working. My sister, I said for my own, for my health, and for the whole house, she had to go back to Kenya. So only left. Salma was still around. She was still sluggish. From Umi, I never thought about getting another person because Salma, I noticed Salma would just be using the other person as an excuse to be doing whatever rubbish she wanted to do. She didn't know how to. Definitely, I was cooking myself. The only thing they could do was just help me with the petty prep, and that was all. So basically, I was doing the bulk of the work, just that they would sweep and the house would just be clean. So it was fine. I had Selma for a while, and I honestly cannot remember how she left, but I don't think she left on a bad note either. I think it was her time to go. I think a year or months, 7, 8 months. I think it was also her time to go, and I had to let her go. So you guys would hold up and listen and wait for the next episode. Listen to the next maid, how she came, how she lived, and how she went. So for Salma and Umi, one of them went for that reason. Salma had to go because it was the time to leave. I don't hold on to maids if they want to leave. Because at the end of the day, kiza kisha ubom wahala. Bayin wayo rashin mutunci, rashin kunya. Duk akanki because kinki bari ne aiki da tafi. So I'll leave you with that. When it's time for help to go, be cool, let her go for yourself. Bye until next time.